We can't make up our mind where we want to sit today. CJ, say hi. Say hi to everyone. Hello, everybody. I'm Mrs. Q, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. That means you like my videos. And if you like my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? Click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get more of me, Mrs. Q, and my silent co-host, CJ. Isn't he cute? Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't he handsome? Yes, he likes that better. CJ's so handsome. Yes, that's my big boy. His birthday is Friday. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Yes, it is. See, my birthday is Friday. You gonna see everybody Friday for your birthday? Yes. You think about it? Unfortunately, I couldn't get him a spa appointment for his birthday. But that's okay. Got him one for the next day. And he'll be okay. He'll be okay. All right. I always do that. So anyway, let's do the roll call. Do the roll call. CJ, we're gonna do the roll call. Do the roll call. Do the roll call. Hey, let's do the roll call. Okay? Because it is now officially 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we doing a roll call. Do the roll call. I do the roll call. Ain't that right? I know. He like, whatever, Mom. Anyway, so let's get started. Hi, Krista Mahoney. Thanks for coming. Hi, Mommy Face. Nice to see you. Hi, Regina Ferguson. Thanks for coming. Hi, Samantha Cox. Love seeing you here. Hi, Emerald Gold. Thanks for coming. Hi, Samara Robertson. Appreciate you coming through. Hi, Bad Cow. Thanks for coming. Hi, Samantha Cox. Again. Hi, Monica F. Nice to see you. Hey, Sissy Carmen Hawkins. So glad you could make it. I'm going to try not to be on too long. Hopefully my storytelling skills don't go over. Hi, Mono's Beauty. How are the little nuggets? Hi, Carla Longer Bean. Thanks for coming. Hi, Sandra Stencil. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for this video. Okay, so today is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. Hi, my pursuit of happiness. Y'all, sorry about the blue tongue. I had one of those frozen blueberry Fantas from McDonald's. I love those things. Y'all know I'm a slushy queen. But that's okay. You're here, so we appreciate you being here, Mommy Face. Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, anyway, today is Tuesday, September 28th, 2021, and it's time for Real Talk Tuesday with you girl, Mrs. Q, for real. Okay? And guest starring, we got a special guest in the house tonight is my silent co-host CJ, who I know has been a little MIA from all the other videos. Okay, so let me tell you what happened in CJ's defense. Normally, we would film on the couch with the big picture window behind us, but the sun be playing with the lighting, so you know we can't do that no more. So this is my normal seat. This is where I'm sitting at. This is my throne, and on the left is Mr. Q's throne. Normally CJ sits in his seat when he's not here. I know, right? Anyway, but so that's why he's used to sitting on that arm of that sofa. So a lot of times that's why you don't see him, because he's used to sitting in Mr. Q's seat when he's not here. And it's hard to get that angle in there. But anyway, let's get on with the for real talk. Okay, so like I said, hope y'all had a blessed and wonderful day today. Remember to stay safe. And for those of y'all who were wondering, yes, it is safe to travel. However, you should take precautions when doing so. Okay? So, Mrs. Q recently went on a business trip to visit another base. Okay? Have a new system coming. Got to get all the training in, and basically we wanted to see it live and in living color on how it works and stuff, because so far the training hasn't been really understandable and we haven't been really getting much of it. My deputy director and I went to another facility to see that hasn't implemented already, to see how it works. Now, it's not really like our facility is not as big, but we got some great feedback from people that are already using it. We got to see it live in a living color. So, yes. So, I know y'all like, okay, get on with it, Mrs. Q. Where did you go? We went to Vegas. Yes. Now, let me tell you something. When you go somewhere like Vegas, usually the first thing people ask you is, well, did you gamble? I'm not a gambler. That's, I know, right, for some of y'all. That's just not me. I don't gamble, okay? So I'm more of a show and shop person. Well, it's actually the 3 S's. Show, shop, and sightsee. That's what I do. I don't gamble, okay? So Mr. Q wasn't there with me either. So it's so much different. We were there on business. It ain't like you can drink or anything. I mean, you can, but you don't want to risk being unprofessional. So no drinking for me the whole trip, I promise you. Only thing I had was water because, honey, it was hot. Texas, it get hot. It's a humid heat here. But that was a whole different kind of hot. The highest it got was 115 degrees. I don't think I've ever experienced that before in my life until that day. For real, for real. Think about it. Vegas, desert in August. And for those of you who have never been to Vegas, it's mostly flat plateau with a lot of hills, mountains all around. So yes, anyway. So, had a good time, you know. I did get a chance to sightsee. But let's get back to this travel thing, because we need to talk about the travel thing, because that's why y'all here, to find out what to expect. So, normally, when I fly Delta is my favorite. Shout out. Okay. Delta, American Airlines, they alright. They ain't bad. They alright. And I think Continental. Continental is usually expensive. Okay. They used to have another one, I think, called Trans something, but I don't think they're in business anymore. And it was another one, I can't put my finger on it. But anyway, so then there's Southwest. You have all those other airlines, and then there's Southwest. Okay. I have never flown JetBlue. I have never flown Spirit. 9 times out of 10 when I fly, it's usually Delta. So then there's Southwest. And the reason why I had never flown Southwest is because we were living on the East Coast. The airline is called Southwest for a reason, because it's mostly on the Southwest coast. Okay? Southwest. All right? We lived in Georgia, and that is the East Coast. It's south, but it's east. Okay? Now, If you live somewhere like Texas, mainly Houston, where Bush Intercontinental Airport is, or Hobby Airport, then yes, you can fly Southwest. But because we mainly lived in Georgia and we mainly flew out of Augusta or Atlanta, we never got a chance to fly Southwest. So let me tell you, it is a different experience, okay? So, let's talk about it. Number one, if you are so bougie that you can't handle your own luggage, that you don't want to handle your own luggage, or the only way you're going to get somebody to help you is more than likely if you're a little elderly, or you have medical issues, okay? Otherwise, you are 9 times out of 10 expected to do everything yourself. That's why Southwest is so cheap. For real, for real. There's no sky caps. There's nobody to help you there on the curb with your luggage. There's nobody to help wheel you the first class so you can check in. I mean, they have a full service counter, but that's where the longest line is, at the full service counter. But still, there's no first class. No first class, no business class, no coach. Okay? So that's number one. Get that out of your head. That is why it is so cheap. Now, number two, more than likely, everybody has paid the same price for their ticket unless you bought more than one. For real, for real. Remember, there's no first class. There's no business class. There's no coach. It is just the plane. Okay? Now, let's go back to number one when I said the reason why it's so cheap, because now they do have people that work there. Don't get me wrong. They do have people that work there. But to me, their stuff was a little bit easier because I'm used to flying. So if you're a seasoned travel, only thing you need is for somebody to point you in the right direction and you good. Okay? So, let's compare. So, I think this will be an easy way to do if we compare. So, say for instance, I'm flying Delta. When I get to the airport, the first thing I need to do is check in. Okay? Now with Delta, you can use your app. You can use your app to check in. Or you can also use the kiosk. Then, once you do that, even when you get there, if you use the app to check in, you still got to go to the counter to check your bag. Okay? So that's number one. We're on Southwest Airlines. When I get to the airport after I park my car, I've already checked in on my app, but I still have to go to the kiosk because I need to tell them if I'm checking a bag or not. Okay? See the difference? I don't have to go to the counter to check the bag. I just have to go to the counter to turn in my bag. All right? Because once you go to the self-checking in kiosk, right, you can put in your confirmation number. It asks you, are there any changes? Yes, you have to check your bags if you have checked bags or a bag that you need to check. Okay? So you put it in there. Then it prints out the long tag, you know, the one that they put on the suitcase, on the handle of the suitcase. It prints that out and your boarding passes. With Delta, it prints that out too. However, it doesn't print out the long tag for your suitcase. No. You have to go to the counter, wait in line to check in so they can, print that thing out and put it on your bag, show your ID, all that good stuff. Well, honey, let me tell you, at Southwest, I ain't have to do all that. Once I put the tag on my bag, only thing I had to wait in line for is to turn my bag in, and the line went just like that. Just like that. So those are the first three differences right there. They both have apps, except for you're basically doing everything yourself with Southwest, whereas you have more people to help you at Delta. Now, that's the reason why your ticket costs more. You have all those extra people helping you. Uh-oh, Mr. Q is leaving, so is CJ. Okay. He changed his mind. Okay, so now that I've checked in my bag, oh, but wait, we're at Delta's counter. We have to pay for our bag. Number 4, with Southwest Airlines, you get 2 free checked bags. Did I mention you get 2 free checked bags? Right? 50 pounds max. With Delta, I will have to pay, what is it, $35 per bag? I don't know, I already saved money with Southwest. Yes, round trip was $389. You heard me. Total. $389. Yeah. Try finding a round trip going the same place to Vegas on Delta. I guarantee you it's not going to be $389. Those are the old airline prices. And every now and then, if Southwest is having a special, you can find a ticket for $59 one way. It ain't round trip, but you just got to buy a ticket for each way. That's the same thing as a round trip for those of you who don't know. Now, we've checked our bags. Anybody confused? We've checked our bags. With Delta, we've had to pay extra to check our bags, but with Southwest, we did not. And they still allow you 2 bags, a carry-on, and a personal item. Okay? Each airline allows you same thing. Okay? So far, we've just saved money with Southwest because we didn't have to pay for checked bags. All right? Now, let's be clear. If you cannot wear a mask, you do not need to go to the airport. You do not need to fly. Federal regulations mandate that you must wear your mask the whole time during the flight. The only time they even want to see you think about taking that mask off is if you're drinking water and you put it back on, or you're eating a snack and you put it right back on. If you have small kids who cannot keep their mask on, you can't fly. Sorry. Hi, I'm Prince Happy too. You cannot fly. Sorry. You can pitch a fit all you want to, but you cannot fly. A federal regulation is just that, a federal regulation. Now, you can act the fool if you want to and get thrown off that flight, but then you risk getting put on the no-fly list and you would never fly again. Hi, Angel Heart 97, or is it 57? I'm just saying, for real. So, expect there to be hand sanitizer all around the airport, but always carry your own. You still have to use travel size containers. You can't bring in nothing larger than, I think it's a 6 or 8 ounce. Honey, on my way back, I forgot I had my cold bottle of water in that bag, and honey, they was like, I was like, well, can I at least have a sip? Anyway, so now we done checked our bags. I'm just saying, for real. Hi, Cinderella. So we done checked our bags, and now it's time to go through TSA. If you have TSA pre-check, you get in basically just like that. TSA pre-check. Somebody once asked me, what's the difference? Okay, with TSA pre-check, that means they've already know that you are who you say you are. You're not a security risk. You usually don't have to take off your shoes or your belt. You do have to take the change out your pocket. You don't have to take your laptop out your bag. You know what I'm saying? You can keep it in there, So, hey, walk through. Long as you don't beep or none of that, you good. Keep it moving to the gate. Now, Airport food is still high. Ain't nothing changed. High rise and Ellis airport food is still expensive. Okay, so let me turn my screen down and let's talk about what to expect next. Okay, so now I have my boarding pass. I mean, you can choose to say that you're just going to use your phone because you could do that too. So here's my boarding pass. Okay, here's my boarding pass. That was my flight. Well, this is my flight home. Okay. So it looks like a regular boarding pass, right? So do you see the B and the 28? That is not a seat assignment. Okay? Southwest Airlines has what is called, I think, open, right up here, open seating. That's why there is no first class, there is no business class, there is no coach. Okay. So, this is what you need to do in order to be one of the first people to get on the plane. What you need to do is check in 24 hours ahead of time. All the other airlines allow you to do it as well. However, it's beneficial for you to do it with Southwest because then what they do is they assign you a section, they assign you a boarding group. They assign you a boarding group and a position. Okay? Now, the boarding group, they have, depending on the size of the plane, there is 3 boarding groups. A, B, C. That's it. A, B, C, 1 through 60 for each boarding group. Like I said, depending on the size of the plane. So the size of my plane, it was 3 boarding groups, A, B, and C, 1 through 60. Okay? Now, on the way back, I checked in. My flight was at, I think, 2:45. I checked in exactly 2:45, 24 hours ahead of time. And that was my boarding group, B28 out of 60. Okay, so that's how you get the best seat assignment. Okay, so that's number 5. Don't forget to check in early because that's going to determine when you get on the plane. Why is that important? Because it's first come, first serve. Right? First come, first serve. So if you one of those people that like to sit in front of the plane, I always wanted to sit in front of the plane, but couldn't afford first class, there it is. As long as you get in that A boarding group, you can sit in the front of the plane. In other words, when you get on the plane, if you want to go all the way to the back of the plane, you can do that. For real. I'm so serious. Okay, so what happens is once you're at the gate, they normally start boarding about, 30 minutes prior. So we're at the gate and we're waiting to board. Hello, this is Connie with Southwest Airlines, ready to board flight, flight 2984. Please have your confirmations ready. You are limited to 2 items. Now, I don't know where they got the guy at the Las Vegas airport when we was getting ready to go, but homeboy said this. So you can only limit to 2 items. 2 items. If you got stuff in your hands, if you got stuff on your back, if you're rolling a bag, if you got a bag in each hand, you need to condense those items. If you don't condense those items, you need to check one. And we're going to ask you to step to the side while you do so because you are limited to 2 items only. Now, if you get up here and you got more than 2, we're going to ask you to step to the side while you condense them down to 2. Okay? 2 items. That's all you. I was like, okay. That's all you can have is 2 items. And they are not playing with you either. Okay? Now, I'm looking for the picture of where we boarded. So once you get there, this is how you know where your place in line because you're going to have to stand in line till they start boarding. Now, here it is. Okay. So this is how you know where to stand. So see, you got 1 through 5. See the little arrows pointing? So 1 through 5 is right. You stand right here. If you're number 1, you right here. You line up chronological order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 10, so on. Okay, all the way to 60. For real, for real. So you stand on one side is 1 through 30, and then on the other side is 31 through 60. Okay, so when they call for A, if you are A1 through 5, I don't care if it's somebody already standing there. If you're number 1, you get to stand in front of that person that's always standing there. For real, for real. Now, if you're B28 and they're boarding A1 through 5, usually it's 1 through 20, depending on the size of the plane. Don't you get yourself up here in Group A and think you finna board? If you do, they're going to ask you to step to the side until it's time for you to board. Now, there was this family. Some teenagers, you know, not teenagers, young adults. And even though they booked their tickets at the same time, they didn't all check in at the same time. So, of course, it was a group of 4. 2 of them was in A, Group A, and 2 of them was in Group C. They tried to board with their 2 family, friends, whatever, that was in Group A, and they politely said, no, you need to wait till it's your time for your group to board. No skipping. First come, first serve. So if you want to pick where you sit, it's best to try to get in the earliest group possible. For real, for real. So if you're one of those people that like to sit in the front of the plane, you need to make sure you check in, pre-check 24 hours ahead in advance. Okay? Now, let me tell you what I found out. They have this early bird check-in where you can pay, I think, $15 to $20 to guarantee you a spot in a earlier group that does not guarantee you a seat, an assigned seat. So the other airlines have assigned seats. If your ticket say you're supposed to be sitting in B21, that's where you're supposed to sit. Period. Assigned seating. Open seating means first come, first serve, no matter where it is on the plane. That's number 5. That's the difference. Now, some people don't like that. Some people think that means standby. Not on Southwest Airlines. As long as you assigned a group, you good. I'm just saying, for real, for real. So when I told Mr. Cuban that, he was like, heck no. I'm like, baby, I'm serious. I was in Group C the first time because I was a little slow by checking in because I ain't know. Honey, I had my whole seat to myself. I had my whole row to myself. Y'all, I was happy. I sent my family this picture. I was happy. I had my whole seat to myself. They was like, you are stupid. I was like, hey, I ain't got to worry about nobody touching me. I ain't got to worry about nobody breathing on me. I ain't got to worry about nobody leaning on me. Hey, this was me. Happy as I don't know what toward the back of the plane. For real, for real. Okay? So, you get to put your bag up there in the compartment. You can put it anywhere you want, as long as you get it when you get off the plane. All right? So, during the flight, depending on how long it is, they do give you a little bit of refreshment. It's going to be a little cup of soda, water, juice, whatever. There is no alcohol served on this plane. No alcoholic beverages served on the plane. Now, if you're on one of those other airlines and you're in first class, sure, you can get your little Chardonnay or whatever, but there's no alcohol on this plane. You got a choice of water, juice, or soda. And it's only in that little white cup. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you don't get a choice of snacks. Well, on Delta, they normally give you a choice of those little cookies, that biscuit cookie, or some pretzels or peanuts. Honey, they just gave me a bag of pretzels. And you sleep, they not waking you up to ask you if you want anything. They just gonna float right on past you. So that's number 6. Those are the differences. On Delta and some of the other airlines, they do give you a snack, and they may even, unless you look like you really, really sleep. Now, if you're watching a video or, reading a book, they'll maybe tap you and say, hello, would you like a beverage? On Southwest, they're going to float right past you. I was watching a movie on the way home. I got my pretzels, but then they didn't give me nothing to drink. I'm like, well, how did I miss the beverage? The lady's supposed to come back, so all I did was, doom. Yes, ma'am, may I help you? Yes, I didn't get a beverage. Were you asleep? No, I was sitting right here watching the movie. Are you sure you gave me pretzels? I pulled them right out of my pocket. Don't play with me. Give me my Coke. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. It's one more difference I wanted to point out. It was one other thing that was different. Delta and some of the other airlines, they give you a nice Purell wipe. So if you like, you can wipe down your windows. Even though they clean the plane, you can wipe down the window. This is number 7, whatever. Southwest didn't give you a darn thing. If you did not carry your own sanitizer to wipe it down, you just there. All right. And the last thing, it was one other thing that I wanted to point out. The last thing, darn it, it's on the tip of my brain. Wipe it down. Oh! You know how you're on the plane? And this is number 8. This is the last thing. You know how you're on the plane and you get ready to take off, and they tell you have to turn off your phones and laptops and all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? They tell you got to turn that off. Not on Southwest. They have free Wi-Fi. You heard me. Now, Delta and all the other airlines, you have to pay for it, but you still got to turn off your electronic devices and all that before you take off. No, they have free Wi-Fi. And once you log in and it pops up, they have an option where you can look through that little thing and they have movies. You can watch a movie. Yeah. I watched the last Shaft movie on the way back. I had never seen it before, so I watched Shaft. They had a nice selection of movies that you could watch. Delta and all the other, you gotta pay for that. For real, for real. Yes. So, will I ever fly Southwest again? Heck yeah! I most certainly will. I would definitely fly Southwest again. I have no problems, no qualms. Because all these years I had been hearing about Southwest, most people were saying it was old El Cheapo airline. No. This ain't Spirit. Okay. It was pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Had no issues. Like I said, I enjoyed my experience. The only thing that had really, truly had me worried was there was no assigned seating. But like I said, it worked out. It worked out. Oh, yeah, way better than Spirit. That's what I call it. If I could help it, I would never fly Spirit. For real, for real. I mean, I've flown U.S. Airways, Continental, American, Delta, and company called Lufthansa. It's more overseas. Flew that out of Germany. And good old Uncle Sam. Those are the six airlines I've flown on. So yeah. On that trans one that I can't remember right now. Trans Air, I think it used to be called. So those are the seven. But like I said, Delta is still my favorite. And Southwest, hey, like I say, if you're like me and you're one of those travelers that likes early check-in, gets to the airport early, has TSA pre-check, even if you don't have TSA pre-check, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. And also, remember how it used to be they asked you to arrive 2 hours early to the airport when you really only needed to arrive one? No, get your tail up and go 2 hours ahead of time because you will never know what's going on at the airport that's going to hold you up. Yeah, that is so true. Like I said, that was my first time flying Southwest. We went to Vegas. Um, I didn't really do much in Vegas. It was mostly business, and that's what I did. Mostly business. Like I said, I'm not a gambler, and I'm sorry. This is me all day long. Dear people who stand up as soon as the plane lands, where y'all going? That's one of I be like, you can't go nowhere. Why are y'all standing up? But yeah, make sure you pack. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you pack your hand sanitizer, your normal stuff that you're gonna need because it's better safe than sorry. Make sure you have more than one mask. I recommend having more than one mask. Miss Carmen, I sure hope so. Because I'm sure we would have had a blast. But yeah, more than one mask. Make sure you do that. Um, I did get a chance to sightsee. Went to Hoover Dam. That's us on our way. That's the new bridge that they built. And now, see that part right there? That's where the water used to come up. It's kind of sad that the lake is so low. See that right there? The water used to be that high. So all these people that don't believe global warming, I'm telling you, it is for real. It is so for real. It's so nice out there and hot, nice and hot. That's me. Selfie. And that's me. My coworker took a picture of me. Yeah, so like I said, I had a good time, and of course, we went to a couple of malls. Um, they the Oakland Raiders are now the Los Angeles Raiders, I believe is what they're called. That's their new stadium. It was awesome seeing some new stuff that wasn't there the last time Mr. Q and I went. This is the old strip, and what killed me was you can now zip line. For real, you can zip line. See, that's them zip lining on the old strip. If you're as young as me, you remember seeing him in some movies when they shot Vegas. Oh man, like I said, had a good time. They're ziplining. You can zip line two ways, either like Superman or sitting like you in a seat. Yeah, honey, yeah. See, even the Sphinx has a patch now. Representing their football team. But yeah, we had a nice time. Um, like I said, it was all good. Oh, I said I was gonna show y'all what I packed. Okay, so this is what I packed. Okay, there's my suitcase. Y'all remember this Patricia Nash rolling bag that I bought at TJ Maxx? That's my laptop bag. It's still my laptop bag. There's my backpack, my Michael Kors backpack. And then there's my crossbody along with my wallet. Yep. So, ain't she cute? And I did carry her as a carry-on bag, and she is neither scuffed, scratched, or dented. This is awesome as a laptop bag. And what I like about it is I can carry two laptops in there because there's a slide pocket on the inside of this right here. I can slide one laptop in there. That's normally where I keep my tablet. And then on the inside where they have that you hook it down, you can hook down stuff. You know how on your suitcase you can kind of do that stretchy thing like a bungee thing and hook it down. That's usually where my laptop is. But yeah, those are the bags I took to Vegas. And I know y'all wondering, Mrs. Q, how was you traveling with that, with all of that? Okay, so let me show you. Because me and my back, this is what we was doing right here. Bam. So, that's my suitcase, right? It has the arm. That's my Patricia Nash bag. Remember, it has that pocket on the back that you can unzip it, so that way you can slide it over the arm of a suitcase. That's how I had that. My crossbody is in the backpack. And then my backpack is, it has a part on there. You can slide it over the handle. So I slid it over the handle of my carry-on bag. And that is how I just rolled straight through the airport. People was looking at me. Even my my deputy director was looking at me like, she just walking with ease. Darn sure was. I ain't have to pack nothing. I rolled my way through the airport. For real, for real. See, a woman can pack. A woman knows how to pack. But that is how I was rolling through the airport. Like I said, my crossbody was my catch-all. Everything. So once we got to the hotel and we wanted to go out to dinner, all I did was took my crossbody out my backpack. Boom, gone. For real, for real. So, like I said, it is safe to travel again, but you need to be careful. Another thing you need to do is make sure you try to boost your immune system, because while I was there, I felt myself kind of getting sick from going in the, hot, cold. Your outside is hot. Your inside is cold. Your outside, you see what I'm saying? And I have allergies. So when I felt myself kind of getting sick, all I did was I popped an emergency, and it's a little packet full of like 1,000 milligrams or whatever of vitamin C, and you put it in water, like a bottle of water shake, and you just drink it. And once I did that, I was fine. For real, for real. Like I said, I don't play. When my son caught the cold, that's one of the things we did to help him get better. He was doing the emergency every day, one every day. Pumping that immune system. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, also, once you get there, or if you can pack it in your luggage, get you some sanitizing wipes. I'm one of those people, when I get to the hotel, I'm wiping everything down. We went to the commissary. My coworker like, you buying some more? You buying some wipes? I said, yeah, but see, those fit in my purse. I'm gonna need those for the plane later. I can't use all of them. I need to wipe my room down. I don't play. Even though the hotel was clean, you know what I'm saying? I don't play. I wipe this down. For real. Okay. So just keep safe. That's one of the ways that I kept safe while traveling. Okay. So yeah. So I hope y'all have enjoyed my For Real Talk Tuesday story. If anybody have any questions, concerns, feel free. I think I told everything. I didn't really spend much time on the strip. I mean, we passed through a couple of times, but like I said, I was there for work, and that's mostly what I did was work. Yeah, got a little sightseeing, a little bit of shopping, just a little bit. Okay. Um. So right quick, cause I know y'all wondering, this is cute. What did you buy at Pandora? I'm gonna show you one thing that I bought. Just one thing. Hold that thought. Just one. That's all I'm gonna show y'all. And for love's sake, each mistake, oh, and you forget. Okay. So, this is my emergency. I buy these in the big box. And they come in different flavors. This one is tangerine. And they do have an orange. And I think they had like a raspberry. I keep these around. So just in case I feel like I'm getting sick. Pop one of these. Till I start feeling better. Yes, for real, for real. Alright, so. But that's one of the brands. I'm sure they have some other brands, but that's just when I first got here, because I have allergies, I used to get sick all the time. One of my coworkers turned me on to that. And ever since then, yeah, that's what we do. Okay, so these are the new boxes. These are the new Pandora boxes. Not all stores have them. Some do. Most of the company stores. And, yeah, Mono's Beauty, I'm telling you, like I said, that's what helped my son get through the cold. That's what helped me not get sick while I was out there. And since I've been here, if I feel myself getting sick, you know, hot, cold, allergies, then I always pop one in a bottle of water, shake, chug it up, and normally I feel better. So that's one of the ways I've been not getting sick. Now, this is my question. Are we going to have to take the flu shot? Oh, come on now. I'm going to have to look more into that. Okay, so it's the only thing that I bought. I know it's one little box. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Yeah. And as you can see, like I said, this is the new box. Different from the old box. It feels more like cardboard to me, but it's cute. Got the little pink going on. Right. And see the purple. I gotta finish my Mr. and Mrs. Q purple bracelet. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I only had one of these, but I wanted two. So yeah. See, ain't they pretty? Ain't they pretty? Now, it's cute, ain't it? So yeah. One more. So see, you can tell the difference between the old box and the new box. The old box is thicker, a little cushiony. This mainly just flat, mostly to me feel like cardboard. Okay, so you can only get these in Vegas. That's the only place you can get it. And this is a Murano, but it says Las Vegas going around it. And it is rose. Now these right here, they come in rose, which this one, They come in silver and they come in 14 karat gold. And the 14 karat gold ones has little bitty diamonds in it. Oh no, that's too rich for my blood. That's too rich for my blood. Now, you can't. So, for those of you who have been to Vegas and didn't know about the Vegas Only Charms, you can shop their store online. They do have a YouTube channel. I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel right now, but once this live ends, what I do is in the information section, I go back and put their YouTube channel in there, and you can order from them. So if you missed out on the dice, like I said, they have a silver player. Shout out to Phenomenal Personality. She bought me a Vegas charm, and I bought a silver pair from them to go with the charm she bought me, because when I was there, they didn't have Vegas charms. For real, for real. So she bought me one. Shout out, hey, Phenomenal Personality. So yeah, but yeah, pretty, aren't they? Yeah. So I love them. So yeah, so that's the difference between the old box and the new box. Yeah, this one's cheaper than this box. This one feels more jewelry quality. See what I'm saying? Feels more like a jewelry box. And this one is just, that's it. So you ain't missing nothing. So basically, once these are gone, more than likely, that's it. They're over. They're gone. All right. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, y'all have any questions, concern? Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Hopefully I have given you some tips to help you out. So just real quick to run right through it before we get off, let's go over flying with Southwest. Once you have purchased your ticket, you can check in 24 hours in advance. And you can do this by going online or using the Southwest app. See, all these little places, they all have their own little apps. Okay, that's the Southwest app, and you can check in through the Southwest app. Now, if you do the early bird check-in where you pay $15 to $20 to guarantee closer to the front of the plane, it's not going to get you exactly in front of the plane, and it's not guaranteed. You'll get on the flight, but it won't guarantee you to get in Section A. It just guarantees to move you in closer. Okay? So, remember, 24 hours in advance, check in using online or the app. When you get to the airport, number 2, when you get to the airport, go to the kiosk to update your itinerary if you are checking a bag. Remember, you get 2 free checked bags. There is no cost to check your bag. And you get up to 2, 50 pounds each. Nothing over 50 pounds, okay? You got to be packing a lot if you go over 50, all right? So, once you get to the kiosk and you check in, you update your itinerary. If you're checking the bag, you put in how many bags you're checking. The kiosk is going to print out that long tag that you see them at the airport, put in the handle of the bag. You're going to have to do it yourself. It's not hard, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you it's not, okay? Once you do that, you can choose to print your boarding pass, or you can just use your app. It's up to you, okay? Once you do that, you wait in line to hand off your bag, okay? Once you hand off your bag, you have to show your ID. They're going to make sure that your tag is on correct on your bag, and basically you are on your merry way. If you are, a little elderly, have some physical, medical conditions, you might need more time to board, or you need a wheelchair, they do have a full service counter, but the line will be longer than if you check the self-check-in line, okay? So remember, get there 2 hours ahead of time, especially if you need help, okay? So once you have checked your luggage, you have to go through TSA, okay? That's one of the other things that still takes a minute sometimes, unless you fly early. A lot of people don't like to fly early. But some people nowadays, they go ahead, fly early, and get it out the way. Okay? So now that you have checked in and have checked your bag and you are at the gate and it is time to board, number 4, check your boarding pass to see what group you're in, and make sure that when it's time for your group to board, you stand where you're supposed to stand. Remember, it's in chronological order from 1 to 30 on one side, 31 to 60 on the other side. Okay? Depending on the size of the plane, gotta let CJ out. Depending on the size of the plane, you're gonna have 3 groups, A, B, or C. Are you serious? You don't want to go outside? You change your mind? Okay, dokie. All right, so A, B, or C, 1 through 60. Remember, board when it's time for you to board. Don't try to skip. You will get embarrassed. Okay? You're only allowed, number 4, you're only allowed 2 items on the plane. A carry-on bag and a personal item. Make sure you only have 2. You will get embarrassed. They will ask you to step to the side. I'm just saying, for real, for real. Okay? Remember, seating is first come, first served. That's how it goes. No fuss, no muss. Okay? Depending on how long the flight is, they may give you a mini snack, which is only going to be like a sip, maybe a half cup of water. It's basically the total, it equals to a half a cup of soda or a half a bottle of water and a snack of their choice. That's it. Okay? And like I said, once you land, everything else is the same as another flight. All right? So that's flying with Southwest. Hey, like I said, I will definitely fly them again. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I hope y'all have enjoyed For Real Talk Tuesday. Did I miss anything in the chat? And like I said, you can search on YouTube Pandora Las Vegas. They should come up. But if not, like I said, as soon as the live ends, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop their YouTube in the information section. All right. What is it? What is it? You want to say goodbye? Say goodbye to everybody. You say goodbye. All right. That's going to do it for tonight. Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all on Friday for Real Friday. 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think Dunia at 615 is going to be on Sunday. She's normally live at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. All right. Thank y'all for stopping by. Love y'all. Bye-bye.